Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I would like to give tips and tricks how to answer the questions from TOEIC tests in correct way or properly way. So that without any further ado, let's take a look. TOEIC is a test of English for international communication, and it is an international standardized test of English language proficiency for non-native speakers, and it is intentionally designed to measure the everyday English skills of people that will working in an international environment. And also there are different forms of the exam, which is listening, reading, speaking, and writing. Usually the TOEIC test in listening and reading is last 2 hours, which is 45 minutes for listening and 75 minutes for reading, and it is consists of 200 multiple choices items evenly divided between the listening and reading comprehensions section. Each question is worth 5 points. And now let's take a look to the examples of questions in TOEIC test. The first tips that I would like to tell you is to read the questions first before you read the text, so that you would not waste your time just to read the text longly, but you don't know what the purpose of the questions is. So that and in these examples, the first question is what is suggested about the car. Remember the questions and then you read the text. Used car for sale. 6-year-old car diesel custom. Only one owner, low mileage. Car used to commute short distance to town. Brakes and tires replaced 6 months ago. Struts replaced 2 weeks ago. Air conditioning works well, but heater takes a while to warm up. Brand new spare tire included. Price to sell. Owner going overseas at the end of this month and must sell the car. Call blah 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 blah. And then after you read the text, you immediately remember or you keep in your mind the questions, and then you read the multiple choices that listed in it. And first is A. It was recently repaired. B. It has had more than one owner, which is it is wrong, because just what you have read in the text that it is only one owner, so that the B answer is wrong. And then C, it is very fuel efficient. It's just like what we used to read. It is not including the fuel efficient, so that it's not suggested. And D, it has been on sale for 6 months, but it's not true, because 6 month thing is the tires replaced 6 months ago, not for the sale on 6 months. So that the correct answer is A. It was recently repaired. And the second question is, according to the advertisement, why is Miss Garbani selling her car? Let's read the multiple choices. A. She cannot repair the car's temperature control. B. She finds it difficult to maintain. C. She would like to have a newer model. D. She is leaving for another country. And just like what I've said before, it is already listed in the last 2 sentences in the text, because owner going overseas at the end of this month and must sell the car. So the correct answer is D. She is leaving for another country. I have another examples that we can use it. So the first question is, what is suggested about Mr. Batch? Mr. Batch, yes. Is this the same as the previous examples? What is suggested about Mr. Batch? Remember in your mind, keep it in your mind. and then you read the text. My first flight was delayed, so I missed my connection in Beijing. So now I'm going to be on a flight arriving in Kansai at 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. in Indonesian time. And then Akira Otani said that, okay, same airline. It's still Fly-Right Airlines. It will be later in the day, but still in time for our client meeting. I'll confirm the arrival time. Do you have any checked bags? I do. Would you mind meeting me at the door after I go through customs? Sure thing. Parking spots can be hard to find, but now I'll have extra time to drive around and look. Yes, sorry about that. See you then. And then you read the questions again. What is suggested about Mr. Batch, and then you'll read the multiple choices carefully so that you may find the correct answer. And yep, the A is he has been to Kansai more than once. B is he currently works in Beijing. C, he is on a business trip. D, he works for Fly-Right Airlines, which is wrong. The correct answer that related to the text that we have just read before is C. Why? Because he is on a business trip. And yeah, it is not listed that he has been to Kansai more than once, so that it is a wrong answer. And then B, he currently works in Beijing, and it is also wrong, because as what is just put in the first sentence is that he is cancelled to go to the Beijing because he missed the flight. So that the right answer is C. And the second question is at 12:15. What does Mr. Otani means when he writes sure thing? Yeah, as you can see in here, 12:15 is sure thing, and we may just read the previous sentence before Mr. Otani. So it is from Sam Batch. He said that, I do. Would you mind meeting me at the door after I go through customs? So that the answer is related to what Mr. Batch said. And the multiple choices is A, he has confirmed the arrival time of flight, which is just wrong. B, he is certain he will be able to find a parking place, which is also wrong. And C, he agrees to wait at the door near the customs area. D, he knows Mr. Batch must pass through customs. And D is also wrong, because why? Because he's agreed to wait at the door near the customs area, which what just Mr. Batch asked him to do, and he just answer is sure. It means that he agree with what that does Mr. Batch tell Mr. Otani to do. So that, yeah, the correct answer is C. He agrees to wait at the door near the customs area. It is very simple and not too tricky to answer the questions from TOEIC. Yeah, remember the tips that I gave is read questions first before you read the text, so that you wouldn't waste your time longly to read the text, that maybe it will be more longer than the examples that I gave, so that you know the purpose of the text later. That's all from this video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.